Alright, Carla, today making coleslaw. One of my favorite things to make, and this stuff is good off to the side. It's good on slaw dogs, whatever you want to use coleslaw for. This is a great recipe. It's very tasty. Got a lot of compliments from coworkers who like it and want me to bring them some more every time I make some. So I'm going to show you how to make it. Today I'm making coleslaw. One of my favorite little things to snack on and to eat. And fairly easy to do. And all you need is one head of cabbage. Got about 6 carrots already peeled. 1 onion, white onion is what I'm using. You can use a Vidalia onion if you want to make it a little sweeter. For the dressing part, you'll need a little bit of lemon juice. You're going to need some mayonnaise. You're going to need some sugar. Also some white vinegar. You're also going to need some buttermilk and some whole milk. That's all the ingredients we need. Oh, a little salt and pepper with that too. And that's all we need. So let's go ahead and get started and start making coleslaw. Alright, what I've done is I've got half the cabbage cut up so far into kind of some chunky pieces. I've got carrots cut up into some chunky pieces. I've got the onion cut up. And I'm going to use the food processor, and I'm using the shredder blade on the food processor to do this because it saves time. And if you don't have a shredder blade on a food processor, then you're going to be spending a lot of quality time with one of these, and I'm just not feeling that today. So I'm going the easy route and using the food processor. So I've got the shredder blade in there. Take the food thing out. Start with a couple of chunks of cabbage in here. And just like that. Quick and easy. Alright. And I'm going to throw in some carrots, a little bit of onion. I'm kind of mixing these up as I go together so it'll be easier to mix later in the bowl. Throw some more cabbage on top of that. And repeat the process. With some carrots, some more onion, cabbage on top of that. And we're just going to keep repeating that process, and again with the other half of the head of cabbage and the rest of the carrots. And you have to empty the bowl several times into a big bowl. You're going to need a big bowl because this makes a lot of coleslaw. So I'm going to do that. Get the rest of this shredded up, get it in the bowl, and then we'll do the dressing. Alright, everything's grated up now, and as you can see, one head of cabbage makes a lot of slaw, but that's okay. This is not going to go to waste. So I'm going to set this off to the side for a moment. I'm going to start on the dressing. This is where the magic happens, because this is where the good stuff comes into play. So I don't know why I didn't do the coleslaw video months ago, because I make this so often. A lot of my coworkers seem to like it. So I think they're going to enjoy this. I don't know if Joseph eats coleslaw or not. We haven't had the coleslaw discussion yet. We'll find out. So, starting off with a big measuring cup, or if you got a big bowl, you can use that. You're going to need 1.5 cups of mayonnaise. Whatever brand you want to use is fine. Alright. There's 1 cup. Alright, then I need another 1/2 cup of that. Aside for a second. Alright. Add that in too. Okay, done with the mayonnaise. Now I'm going to need 1 cup of sugar. So it's a 1/2 cup measuring cup. So there we go. 1 cup of sugar. Okay, we're going to need 3/4 cup of whole milk added to this. And then 3/4 cup of buttermilk. Alright, then I'm going to give that a good stir. Mix that up real quick. I think I might use the whisk on this to try and mix that up a little better. This is a 4-cup measuring cup, by the way, and I could probably use one a little bit bigger than that, but I don't have one bigger than that. Let me get that mixed in really well before I add the other ingredients. There we go. Okay, that's done. Next up, we got, recipe calls for 5 tablespoons of sugar, or vinegar, white vinegar. And I like mine tangier than that, so I actually use more, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. I'll be adding more, but I'll mix that up. When you get to this stage, taste it with a spoon and see what you think. If you want more vinegar in it, then add more vinegar in it like I do. If you don't want more vinegar in it, then just leave it out. Like I said, the original recipe called for 5 tablespoons. I actually doubled that because I like some tanginess to my coleslaw. And so I always actually double the amount. There we go. Give that another good mix. All right, then 8 tablespoons of lemon juice. Bottled lemon juice works just fine here, so you don't have to go squeeze in a whole bunch of lemons. So, that's probably 2, 3. Let's try that. Need 1½ teaspoons of salt. That's 1½ and then about ½ teaspoon of black pepper. I'm just going to eyeball it. Give it a couple of good grinds here. Freshly ground pepper, that'll probably work. Give that another good stir. And I'm going to taste this real quick. See if it needs something. Yeah, that's pretty spot on right there. So, put these off to the side now. And we're just going to take a big bowl and pour the dressing over it. That, and then see my mess. Give it a good stir. And it may seem kind of dry at first when you pour this in here, but as this stuff mingles with the cabbage and the carrots and the onion, it's going to get juicier as it sits. So that's why I want to get it nice and stirred up pretty well, because the cabbage is going to release a lot of juice as we mix this up. basically just going to pack it down now. I'm going to cover this with some plastic wrap, put it in the refrigerator. Best if you make this at least a day in advance. That'll give it time to get juicy and the flavors will get all blended, mixed up together and all that, and then you're good to go. So it's fairly easy to do. The messiest part's just cleaning up the little bits of cabbage and all that, but other than that, there you go, coleslaw. So hope you like it. I know at least one of my co-workers is getting some of this tomorrow morning because she asked for it. So I think you'll like it. So give that a try.